The Dragon Ball community is afraid of Bardock, and Bardock's back to, upset more people. Yo, what up, guys? It's your boy, SonTj. Here to talk about Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 83. And I'm probably going to keep the editing really simplistic, kind of like a Geekdom video. Just kind of keep it like an image, some dialogue, break down the story, talk about how I feel, talk about the community's reaction. And every video y'all been seeing so far has kind of been pre-recorded because I've been very busy. I decided, let me make a lot of videos. Schedule them and they come out like every other day or so. So this is the first video that I've kind of made, in time. So yeah, this is the finale of Bardock versus Gas and how Bardock beat Gas like 40 years ago. And to kind of give like a blatant statement, I think this chapter was fun. I think the action was really great. And I think there's some stuff that's disappointing, but overall, I like it. Like, Dragon Ball Super Bardock is really badass. Like, that was one of the things I wanted for, like, the in-canon Bardock, because we've seen him in Dragon Ball Minus, Dragon Ball Super Broly, and here, I just want to see him fight and see how he does, because we see Z Bardock fight. And if you want to see my video talking about the comparisons between, the Z/Toei version of Bardock and the Super/Canon version of Bardock, you can see my video linked in the cards. But yeah, so to talk about the story, this entire chapter is mostly a battle chapter, and you see the progression of like Bardock and Manito's relationship between one another and how they go about defending like their loved ones, with Manito trying to defend Granola and Bardock fighting to like what his reasoning is to fight, and Gas like kind of being like like Smith from the Matrix talking about, why do you keep fighting if I'm so much stronger than you? What is the reason? Is this for the sins of the Saiyans? Is this for the honor of that child? And this is going to lead into more character progression for Son Goku, because I listened to Seth's live stream a little bit before I watched it, Seth the Programmer, and he was talking about how Bardock represents Goku's true voracious, I can't even say that word, yeah, whatever, like just true like Saiyan instincts of like trying to just be, I'm here to win, I don't care if it's for the good of humanity or it's for my friends, whatever, I just want to win. And that was something that Goku displayed a couple times, especially against Frieza and against Jiren, where he talked about how, like, he still cares about his friends, he wants to protect them, but like that veracity comes out and he just wants to win. And that's something that Bardock can do at all times. And we only seen Goku do that a couple of times. Of course, there's been moments where he gets angry or whatever, but Goku really only wants to fight if someone else like is willing to challenge him and he needs to defend his family. Like, there's a rarity where Goku is just generally like, I just want to fight and that's only it. There's usually a reasoning behind it. Like, even though he says all the time that he wants to fight strong opponents, he doesn't just go out his way just to, beat up people. So we see the most controversial thing in this entire chapter is when Manito is seeing Bardock lose against Gas, and Gas is naturally powering up. And it also kind of shows you that Gas is not way stronger than Bardock. Like, you can tell that Gas is probably stronger than like maybe Dodoria. I don't know. We don't even know his power level. It's funny because Bardock has his scouter and he does not check Gas's power level at all. But Manito uses those OP Dragon Balls and he tries to wish Bardock away. Bardock denies the offer, and he says, like, oh, you're like making a wish to the sky. He says, I wish for my sons to thrive. And people are taking this very literal. With anything being said, that people took Vegeta say, oh, you must have inherited Bardock's kindness. They took that very literal. So with this, nothing really happens with that quote-unquote wish, because the dragon just disappears. Usually with a wish, they actually show the dragon like wish granted or something, but we see the dragon disappears, and Manito says that he almost made a mistake, and he pretty much like wishes should only be used to help others, and he almost made a mistake, and he looks towards Granola. So it's heavily implied that Bardock didn't wish plot armor on both Raditz and Kakarot, okay? Because literally they died together when they first meet, so the whole their thriving thing, don't take it that seriously. Again, people are really afraid of Bardock because they think every time he shows up, he's going to mess up the canon, and especially the Z Bardock special fans. Again, I like Z Bardock special Bardock. I got the figure, but just everyone pump your brakes. The wish didn't happen. Goku died plenty of times after that. So, no, he didn't wish for plot armor on both Raditz and Goku. Granted, is it hinting that maybe for a return for Raditz? Could be. I know a lot of people kept on saying that they felt Raditz was a wasted character and he could have had a lot more going on. But yeah, no, like, don't take it that literal. But the fight scenes in this chapter is really good. There's only one panel where it looks like Bardock broke his leg. Like, it really does look really like he has like double jointed. But eventually we see Bardock get his tail ripped off. And in the spoilers, this is why you always wait for the full chapter to comes out, because it looked like Bardock got a power up because his tail got ripped off. But you know, Manito, because even with the spoilers, we didn't even really figure out, because we know Manito said that he didn't get to see how Bardock beat Gas because he was knocked out, and we see that he was knocked out because Gas threw a spear through Manito's shoulder, and that's when Gas goes into his full, you know, Gorilla Beast mode that he beat the crap out of Vegeta for no reason. And we see how Bardock dealt with it. And eventually it's just pretty much that Bardock naturally got stronger throughout the fight, never gave up, kept that ferocity, and he eventually overpowered him. And Bardock did not gain a new form. Holy crap, okay? He just got some aura and his hair looked kind of like Ultra Instinct Side. That's the only thing that happened. That's not a new form. Jesus. People just see aura and automatically think new form. His eyes didn't even change color. That's not even like the Ikari form Bardock has. He didn't even gain the silver eyes. He just gained some aura. That's all it is. But yeah, eventually Bardock is telling him that, because Gas is asking him, like, is this like revenge? Are you trying to honor the Saiyans' like terrible past? Like, why do you keep fighting? And Bardock pretty much says that he fought in a life or death battle. All he thinks about is victory, and that's something that Goku has done in like against Frieza and Jiren. But I think this is something that Goku's gonna learn how to tap into, which is gonna be a combination of his Saiyan instincts into his Ultra Instinct. So he's probably gonna start acting like more like anime Ultra Instinct Goku when he fought Jiren, when he raged out and did the whole Supreme Kamehameha, or I forgot what they call it in the fighters thing, whatever. His fighters ultimate, he just starts beating the crap out of him. And I think he's going to show a lot more emotion. And in the anime, he has aura. In the manga, he doesn't really have aura. So, but yeah, there is parallels between Ultra Instinct Saiyan Goku and Bardock with his aura out, because as you see in the thumbnail and the image in the background, they look mad similar. But again, they have the same hairstyles. I don't know how much you can ask, but yes, Bardock does not go Super Saiyan. I know I did like a clickbait thumbnail over it, but no, like Bardock was not going to go Super Saiyan. Even though when I was younger, I did like Dragon Ball episode of Bardock when he went Super Saiyan. It's a cool little Easter egg, but no, he was not going to do that. And he did get a power up from losing his tail. He just naturally got stronger throughout the fight. But I would say though, it is kind of lame that Bardock only beat. He just overpowered Gas. It wasn't no like super tactical. He discovered a weakness in his character. Outside of Gas' weaknesses, he can't really control his beast form. But nah, it wasn't anything super tactical like that. He just naturally overcame him. It is kind of bland, I would say that. But I do think I like the fact that Goku's going to tap into more of his Saiyan instincts into his Ultra Instinct form, kind of like how the anime did it. But we see Elect come in, pretty much saying that he needs to train Gas more. And Gas is not as strong as he was in the current story right now, obviously. And we see that pretty much throughout this entire chapter, they're hinting at and they're adding more lore to Bardock and how he figured out that Frieza was going to try to kill the Saiyans, because both Elect and Gas talk about how the Saiyans' fate is pretty much written in stone. And even Elect makes a joke talking about how you don't even know that the Saiyans going to have a meteor dropped on their head, hinting at the story that Frieza made up after he killed the Saiyans, at least majority of them. He didn't kill Tarble. Is it Tarble? That Turtless is the one that looks like Goku. Yeah, you got Tarble, who's Vegeta's brother. Raditz is Raditz, who is Goku's brother. Then you got Goku, Nappa, and yeah, then you got Vegeta and Broly. Can't forget about Broly. And we see that Elect shoots Bardock in his arm, and Bardock took damage because, you know, he's already wounded, and I already pissed off a lot of people on TikTok, and people keep saying that Jabba characters are weak to guns, so this is not helping that. But of course, Bardock was already weakened, so it was like a blaster gun. But we see Manito get out the ground, and he eventually heals Bardock, and his scouter eventually turns off, but Manito says that he won the fight and Granola's safe. And you can pretty much understand that Bardock eventually grows back his tail, goes fight maybe Frieza's crew, like kind of like the special, because we know that Bardock's crew is alive in the Broly movie, and they existed, so maybe they got killed or whatever. I don't know. Again, some stuff in the Bardock special is still canon because he still tries to fight Frieza and dies in battle, but it's pretty much implied. You know, he grows his tail back, comes back to Planet Vegeta, gets murdered, and there you go. So, like I said before, people are overreacting to the whole possible. Did Bardock wish for Raditz and Kakarot to have plot armor? No, that's not how things went. I did enjoy this fight, though. The fight was really great. It's just good seeing Bardock fight again. I think the explanation how, at least in this chapter, how Bardock beat Gas is very bland. But I still prefer this Bardock over Z Bardock so far because people are talking about how the him seeing into the future is a lot more unique. Yeah, but it's a lot more plot contrived, and I kind of like how Bardock really does be like, you know, I just want my family to be good, and, you know, I like this. I like this more, and I like his combat skills a lot more. Because, again, even though Special Bardock did a lot more, I like his design a lot more in the Z Special, but I just like this more. I don't know how else to explain it. I like the character progression more. I like how Bardock is just a lot more like, I don't care how much the odds are, I'm going to win. While on the special, he kind of beats down like Frieza soldiers that are kind of in the mid-tier strength, and he fights like an entire army, which shows his veracity. But against the Doria, he kind of gets clapped. So maybe he still gets clapped later on, because there is a page where it shows his crew about to get attacked by the Doria and Zarbon. So maybe he still gets clapped in this canon too. So yeah, tell me what you guys think about this. This is like your least favorite Dragon Ball Super chapter. Is this your favorite? Which one do you prefer, Special Bardock or Canon Bardock? Yeah, and I enjoyed this. And also check out my video yesterday where I did a tier listing video of the MCU movies, including Spider-Man 1 through 3, Amazing Spider-Man, and the Venom movies. I did all that with y'all, and if you want to do more collaborations with the subscribers, you know, get on the Discord or just let me know. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate the love and support. SonTj out, peace. Love you all.